Her Dog Combine event, getting ready for a new season. How'd you feel about today overall before the rain rolled in?
Before the rain, I felt like everybody was moving. It was like, we showed up. It was organized and everything. I felt everybody was moving today. I was looking around, guys were looking sticky on the 5-10-5.
To have this event, last year was the first year with Coach Fertitta and company. A lot of new staff members coming in this year, but it's something that was clearly important to continue. What is it like as a player to have this opportunity and, I mean, get all that testing work in, get a couple cameras out here and all that?
Well, last year, I think we didn't really know what was going to happen, but this year, seeing what happened for a few guys after the camp, I think it was a big deal. And we took it a little bit more serious this year as we did it last year, but we did take it serious, but I felt this year we took it a little bit more serious.
You just had a little bit better sense of what to expect and what it could do and all that sort of thing.
Yes, sir.
Football-wise, y'all got back into this off-season, reigning state champions, some veteran leaders now off to college, but several of y'all have played big roles last year back. What were some of those conversations like, particularly for y'all that did play big roles, but know that, okay, we have some big shoes to fill from a leadership standpoint too?
I remember the day that Coach Fertitta told us he was leaving. I think that was the day everybody that was returning, we knew that we were gonna have to lead the team until they found our leaders, our coaching staff. And then once the new coaches started coming in, we just kind of put them into place with us leading, and it was we knew how to put them together.
I was going to ask you some of that too with the new staff. What has that sort of relationship been like in terms of more of y'all were here and saw how it all went down to reach the mountaintop last year, but you have some coaches that have had success other places, just kind of what that meshing together has looked like of y'all knowing how to do some things at a high level versus maybe some of the changes that have come in. Just what is that relationship?
A lot of them came in late, but lately it's been gelling perfect. We're coming together and we're figuring each other out, and we're starting to come together as a team. And you see more of the culture's building, and we're building the new culture, the new coaches.
What'll be the biggest difference and maybe some of the biggest similarities? What are going to be the things that people that have watched y'all before, it's going to look very familiar versus maybe something that will look a little bit different?
I think you're going to see a lot more high energy from us. We're going to be a lot more high energy before games. Last year we were pretty chill, so a lot more energy before games then.
What is your biggest area of development, maybe a focus this off-season or kind of point of emphasis with your off-season work?
I think my biggest was just reading plays, diagnosing them before the play snap. That was the biggest emphasis before getting in the film room.
You had a chance to get out to some colleges in June. We were talking about a couple minutes ago. Just kind of take us through what that schedule looked like and what the experience was like by the time you rolled through some of those places.
I started off with LSU, and then I went to LA Tech, and then Tulane was my last camp in June. Showed some interest there. I think that was probably my best camp. I had the best showing there. Then I went to Yale last weekend. I liked it up there.
You mentioned a little bit of interest from Tulane. Talking with some of their coaches, what were those conversations like? What did they say kind of stood out about you that they liked?
It was they just liked that I picked up the drills better. I picked them up easy, and they just see me time I feel. They like to see my growth in junior year, which I feel like I can show a lot this season.